Hey guys, Mr. Coors here. I just wanted to talk to you guys about one other item about loans and credit and that sort of things, and that is the payday loan stores and money stores that we see everywhere. Here are just a few of them, Money Mart being one, obviously, Cash for You, Cash Money, and so on. There used to be a few in town. They're scary spots, and I'll explain why right now. They sell themselves as payday loan stores. Basically, what they are is they're short-term loans with extremely high interest rates, and they're designed for people that need money quickly and that are desperate. So usually what they'll have you do is visit the store, or you can even apply online for some of these now, which is very scary. And then they say you're approved, and the person feels super happy. Oh, wow. But they are designed for preying on vulnerable consumers, people that don't have family support, can't get a loan from a family member, or even, basically designed for desperate situations. These people need money right away. They can't wait until even the end of the week sometimes for their paycheck. And that's what these stores are designed for. They have extremely high interest rates, though, guys. So any of that jubilation will be long gone as soon as you see what you're paying. And then it's just a vicious cycle. So the reason I bring this topic up is because I had a former student in the past who got caught in this trap. We'll name her Jennifer. She had trouble just paying some basic bills and wanted some extra spending money. So she took out a cash advance loan to pay those bills, and she was fairly happy at the beginning until she realized all the pitfalls to this type of loan. It's not like a regular student loan or any other car loan, because you don't pay it back over time. In her case, she had to pay it back all at once. So these types of loans that are available in those stores that we saw online, there's a few other institutions that offer these, and all she needed was an income. She had a job and a checking account. So she went into the store in town and she wanted a loan for $375. All she had to do was pay a one-time fee, $55. And then in 2 weeks, she was supposed to go back in and pay the loan off, but she couldn't afford that. So she paid another $55 to keep the loan going. And over a period of time, it just kept going and going. Eventually, it was 5 months, and she had paid around $520 in fees and hadn't touched any of the loan amount yet. So she still owed the $375 loan. So then she started to panic. She thought it was just a simple short term. She could avoid overdraft. It was only going to be a couple weeks. And the reality was none of that was true. Initially, she had the decision to, she could have asked family, friends for a quick loan to pay off those bills. Her credit card was maxed out. She didn't have any money in the bank for a bank account. She didn't want to sell anything, and she didn't want to cut any of her expenses. She wasn't willing to make any sacrifices. So that's why she took out this payday loan. She thought it was a responsible choice. And she's not the only one. There's literally hundreds of thousands of Canadians, if not millions, and they come from all different walks of life. It could be anybody. Basically, people that are desperate, often people that are not good with their money, and they use it for a variety of reasons. Usually just routine expenses. It could be a car payment, rent. They're advertised as emergency short-term relief, which they don't end up being. They usually sell these types of loans as a way to avoid overdraft with your bank. But usually what happens is the people end up having to overdraft anyway. and overdraft can be cheaper than these payday loan stores. In her case, she just kept renewing the loan. It took about 5 or 6 months for her to pay off the loan, and the only reason she could pay off the loan was her parents had to bail her out. Usually 41% of people in Canada anyway have to get a loan from family members to pay it off, or their income tax, wait for their income tax to come in, and then they could pay. In her case, she finally dug out of debt thanks to mom and dad. She was quite embarrassed by that. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that story with you and to make sure that you guys don't fall victim to these types of loans and these types of stores. Budget ahead of time, make sacrifices with your spending, anything to avoid this.